Hello, that's Martina. So today I just feel spontaneously to talk about water, how important it is to appreciate water, and how uh, spiritually what it means in a sense of shamanism, or in other words, the healing power she provides, as well as so basically all the magic around the water we some of us may not be even aware of fully or forgetting. So my journey with more of a deeper connection with water started with signing up for Teal Swan's self-love course, where she talks about the water. Very similar processes she teaches in her free YouTube videos, how to connect to water through sending love to it. Saying that, I also had other encounters with connecting to water on a deeper level, of course, even since being a child. But these are the reminders as a knowledge, as a teaching, that you really, it's like when you feel more connected to that, even like a deeper, like you shed some more layer using help of a teacher. So today it just came spontaneously to me to come back to it and share my favorite, my recent video on a shamanic lady, the lady who naturally used her intuition. Well, the certain words I used, it's just a temporary word, just use this word shamanic, but she appears shamanic to me. But she created some magic in her life because she connected to river, and she was able to tune to the energy, the consciousness of the river, and that really saved her life and helped the village. So she prevented some sort of disaster happening. So I'll put the video down here. So I wanted to share this beautiful video that really touched me, touched my soul. And that time I really realized that I really need to come back to more of the shamanism, like connecting to the elements more. So my journey started in 2017 when I had one of the encounters when I went to Reiki energy sessions at someone's house, and we had like a place where we were practicing the energy healing. That time I was already diving into tasting level 1 and just practicing with the people, but because the energy was very zen and I'm very sensitive to environments, and when we finished the exchange of Reiki giving receiving, I had an enlightenment in my body, and I felt like I looked around me in the room and I just was connected to the truth that everything is 4-5 elements: the wood, the water, that's like the one of the bases. So I felt like my body was connected to the energy truth of the life, rather than just moving across the life like without, that's the opposite. So yeah, and that was one of that connection to deeper truth around elements, which I did practice after. But I wanted to highlight in this video the power of water. So some of the teachings around sensitivity around the water is that water is super sensitive. In this video, I think she mentions, and Teal teaches something very similar, how water is so sensitive on energies. So basically, if you drink tap water, well, Teal doesn't recommend tap water at all, actually, not only because of the tap itself, but the chlorine. So I would say, I mean, like river water, the well water, all the types of water are different, as well as the water you drink and how you charge it, so you could actually affect the love in your body. Like if you want to feel more self-loving and increase the frequency of love or gratitude or whatever you are up to. So of course the water responds to that. I myself try to practice. I'm not so good at times. I lose the focus, but I feel like it's a good reminder for me and everyone to hold the cup of water or possibly the cup of hot drink, like personally I like, but the water is the main thing, right? So that's my little confusion there. If whoever is watching this, if they can comment what they think about the hot water, hot cup of tea in regard to the water itself, because I haven't got that clear yet completely, but I feel it's very similar process. It's a liquid we drink and put in our body as regard to the intake of the liquid form, something like nourishing, but the water itself is a healer, is a healer for any sort. So the water itself, of course, if you boil it, it just should not affect it that much, as long as like for example Till recommends the water you use should not be chlorine when you want to heal when you're sick and things like this. So that's my passion about learning about water, and I wanted to share this passion with you. That's all. And my journey of becoming more attuned to connecting to nature, shamanic, just being more connected, as I said, to that, and basically to keep reminding myself this truth. And the video which I'm pasting down below is beautiful. It is beautiful. So please watch it and leave some comments for me. So that's Martina. I also offer inner child healing sessions based on the completion process because of my passion and my own negative blueprint of growing up and picking up of energies of people. So I had to cleanse it using different ways, as well as I don't know what other negative blueprint I have except of this one. Pretty much, yeah, of course, rejection. So the inner child healing is yeah, I would not be honest with myself. I would not say there are other aspects of my upbringing that affected my adulthood, but I feel like that absorbing of others people's negative energy was a big one. But that's about the inner child healing. So please feel free to either comment below, or I have an email, kundalinimartina@gmail.com. So yeah, let's stay tuned with our water, the water itself, everywhere, anywhere in the world, and feel more connected to pure water, not the tap water. Lots of love. Namaste.